The Beatles, Jeff, are having a reunion in the States.
Right.
That
That's
would
exciting.
suck.
That would suck.
Why would it suck?
I think that would have
suck.
been great, and then John Lennon would never have died. Like this is, I like this reality.
So, yeah, okay.
I prefer it to the one we got. Like I get it, but short of them getting in the studio and making some albums, I don't know. That's the way I look at the Beatles.
Jeff, I was thinking that actually when I saw this, was like, I wonder would they only play the classics, or would they have done something in between, play their own stuff?
Well, I would hope that they would have made it. I think they were addicted to creating music, not playing.
Well, when did Paul
plain-
McCartney's like creative, like after Wings? I don't know how much. Like I guess in the '80s he had like Say and stuff like
Well,
that.
right at the end of 1979, 1980, right before John Lennon got murdered, Wings was like kind of dying. Like they had their worst album, Back to the Egg. It was like they were terrible. Like they were at the end of their run. There's a good chance that there would have been some sort of reunion. There was supposed to be a reunion of the Beatles in 1976 for SNL. They were supposed to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Lorne Michaels almost made it happen. They were going to pay them $1 million each because John was already there and Paul wanted to do it, and so they just needed the other two guys, which they could have done.
And Ringo's showing up, no problem.
And George was friends with a lot of the SNL people, so it was probably going to happen, but then it didn't.
And we know George went on and did like Traveling Wilburys, and he was still pretty creative through the '80s and '90s. So
George had a problem with Paul McCartney. That's like what everyone understands to be the fact.